Welcome to the Epirus series for Divinity Et Impera 1.2.7. Now, before we get into the gameplay for this series, I just want to talk about one thing. That is on the 29th of April 2021. If you're watching this game in the future, the enhanced version of Rome will be released, and I will be buying it. But at the moment, I'm not sure whether I can fit a full Let's Play into my current schedule. So what I'm going to be interested in, and I will put a vote out in about a week's time, but I'm just more interested in you guys who watched Divinity Et Impera, and whether you'd be interested in also seeing a Rome series on the new enhanced update, and more importantly, what factions would you like to see? I mean, if you think that it's not worth watching, feel free to chuck that in the comments as well. And I think that's all I want to say. Let's just get down and update where we are. In the last part, we fought off a naval attack from Carthage against Apollonia, which has unfortunately forced me to raise an army here. So I've now got armies defending my strategic ports. And what I've actually done is I brought this army over here to protect Genoa and Medlum, because what I would like to do is bring this army over this way. And in fact, let's just talk a little bit of strategy. I haven't talked about this in a little while. Now, if you see, we've now got control of Italia. I don't really want to push down into Scylla for the moment. The reason being is that because it's all port cities, what will happen is if I try and push down into here, it will effectively tie up all my armies as I defend these settlements against Carthaginian naval attacks. If I was going to go after Carthage, what I'd be inclined to do is go for Corsica et Sardinia and push them out this way. But my real area of interest is out here. I want to come through here and kind of clear up this corner here. I certainly want to take out this area here and Noriea. And the idea is to start pushing down here to unify with Apollonia down here. Now, the reason for that is that if I can close off all this ports down here, we will effectively get control of the Adriatic, which this, pirates aside should make this whole area safe. And this would also give me a and that will also give me the option to start pushing out this way. But more importantly, what I'd like to do is get down into this area here. There's some very wealthy provinces there which will make a big difference. And to that end, what I want to do is move over towards Noriea. Now, it's quite interesting. It looks like the Getae have pushed in here. So I just want to see whether the Getae are actually at war. No, they're not actually at war with them. So I'm not exactly sure what happened there, because I'm sure the Noreia actually had control of this settlement. Unless, of course, the Getae took it and then the Noreia pieced out. So the Noreia are my target. They've got an army here. The garrison is 17. So we're going to have to try and ease our troops out to here. I'm going to bring this army in with support. Now, I don't really want to spend more money on another army. I think what we got, let's have a look at the construction report. We've now got an amphitheatre, we've now got the barracks in Medlum, and we've also got a polis here. So we got a few things building up here at the moment in this area. I think Rome, I mean, I don't have a lot of money, and I don't really want to increase taxes at the moment. One more turn and we'll get the wine trader, and 8 more turns and we'll get the upgrade to there. I think what we will do is just go for an intern, I think. Okay, we got some motions. We got our spy down here, who's just keeping an eye on the situation here. Here. +1 agent's army settles was revealed in neighbouring regions. Yes, I think we'll certainly go with that. See what you've got. I wouldn't mind some empire maintenance actually out of you. I think we'll go with that. That should help with my income. What is the Empire maintenance at the moment? Yeah, we're up to 19.5. I need to start working on reducing that. Okay, we got Pyrrhus II. So we got Pyrrhus II is a new royal arrival. Motivated population in this Albania construction. We've now got a wine trader. Got a little bit of money to spend. Got trespasser. Where are you? Okay, so it looks like Massilla might be pushing their luck a little bit. So we're going to bring this army down here just to send a very clear message to these guys that they keep out. Now, quite interestingly down here, I just want to check something. In fact, what am I doing that for? So it looks like Syracuse is now broken away from Carthage again. That could be an opportunity, because if Carthage get in and take Syracuse, we'll be able to sweep in there and get it. I think what I'd like to do is just see if these guys are actually at war with no one. Okay, they're not. What is this? Actually, let's have a look. So again, we've got a predominantly infantry army here. Now, if I go in completely mob-handed, they will retreat. And what I want to do is actually go in and declare war.
My time is spent
So we're going to do it the proper way.
And listening. So be...
And you're going to accept battle. Right, they've accepted battle. And we are going to fight this because the auto-resolve will be absolute rubbish. And I want this army in reasonable strength so that we can sweep straight in and take Noriea. I'm not going to fight in the rain. Trees are bad enough without actually... Right, we're starting right on the edge of the map here. I think we're going to have a little bit of a classic field battle here. We're going to... Actually, no. We have this pikes in the centre. Hoplites on the outside. Nope. I think we'll have this here. We'll have heavy infantry on this side. Guys on the centre. Medium infantry in the on each flank. Again, we'll have slingers working with these. General, I want you to team up with the medium shock cav. Now these are Tarantines. I think we're make it that way round actually. Tarantines on here. And we'll just keep the elephants back on the flank at the moment. Because I don't want, I mean, they've got some missile troops, so I don't really want to expose the elephants unless I have to. Need to move our forces forward a little bit. Send, I think who's the bar? We'll send the Tarantines out on that flank. We'll send the shock cap out on that side. There they are. I mean, ideally what I'd like to do is get these guys. We could get up onto this front line here. We'll kind of mean hiding the army a little bit. What we'll do is just take you through into this valley. Give some of these guys. Yeah.
Heavy horse at your orders.
We'll push the elephants out there. This is impassable. Actually, I can bring you that way. I think we'll put them this way. And where are you? I left a couple of units behind. That was a bit annoying. Okay, let me just.
We await your command, ready and waiting. And the double.
What I'm gonna do is get you there.
Swords. Slingers. Missiles.
Slingers out on this flank.
And speed. Orders understood.
Actually,
Hoplites ready. Men of Italian.
you guys onto that flank.
Hoplites. Pikemen, ready for orders. At your service. Pikes at the ready. Ready for orders. Double time.
Kind of messed this up a little bit. Push the cavalry out that way. Spearmen that way.
Swords.
Swordsman over there.
Guns at speed. Melee troops awaiting orders. Pikes at the ready. Ready. Advance at speed. Your orders.
We've got the flanking action going.
Waiting targets. Missile infantry ready. Italian spearmen.
Italian spearmen.
Slingers. Fire on the enemy. Missiles ready and waiting. Now. Hoplites. As you command. Melee infantry at your command. Slingers. Missiles awaiting targets.
Okay. I think we've confused them a little bit. I'll move these guys forward a little bit. Italian spearmen on this side. Come up and flank this bit here. Hey, where are you? I got a surprise for you guys.
Orders understood. Ready and waiting. Yours to command.
Just move you.
Yes.
What we got here? Light spear infantry. Yep.
Missile infantry at your command. Slingers. Understood. Italian swordsmen. Quick.
Italian swordsman up the back here.
Pikes at the ready. Warlock swordsman. By your command. Double time. Orders.
And there's missile troops forward. So we've got them on the flank.
Hoplites ready. Orders. Your orders. Double time. Your orders. Missiles ready and waiting. Italian spearmen.
Right, Italian spearmen nearly in position. Once they're in position, we'll kind of move forward a little bit. Okay.
Missile infantry ready. We await your command. Sarissa cavalry. Heavy horse at your command. Sword. Orders.
I think that's
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Orders. Yes.
okay.
Missile infantry ready. By your command.
Just
Bronze shield pikes.
start to move these guys forward.
We await your command. Missiles awaiting targets.
Elephants round the back.
Quick march.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Okay.
Irving. At your service. Understood. Missile infantry at your command. Yours to command. Italian
Push in. Okay. Quarantines elephants through the hills.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yep. We've got to be a bit careful here. Italian spearmen coming on those. Get this front line brought back together. Right, spearmen out that way. Lost by elephants.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Spearmen on that side. Elephants into there. We've got here. Force sandwich. Prepare them that way. You guys come into there. Okay, these guys are going down. How's the elephants doing?
Our hidden units.
Poplates push forward. Slingers into those. Not exactly going all my way.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Right, they've got missile troops here. Slingers around the back. Right, these guys are shattered. My general. I think these guys can pull out.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Okay, bring these guys here. Turn you onto the backs of those. Actually, let's bring you over this way. What we got here? Bastion horse, larger, faster than average. Yep. There's their general. You guys come in on support of those. Haha. Squeeze onto them. You guys focus fire on those. We've broken this flank. We need to Sarissas break off and go for that because these guys have collapsed. Elephants, you're still in good condition. Continue. We need to kill these guys.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Some nice kills. Quarantines, where's my general? You do your job. Elephants, I don't know if you'll be able to catch these guys, but you go after those. Where's all my cav? Anything can we get? I think we've wiped them out. We had one unit that's taken a little bit of damage. We lost 403. Again, the elephants excelled themselves there. Absolutely awesome. Having these heavy armored elephants, and you can see they're getting lots of experience. Looks like the Tarantines got in amongst it as well, and we've effectively destroyed this army.
Make haste, men.
What I would like is starting to get in really close.
On the move.
Like you come through and attack this army again. What that should do is draw the garrison out. We've now brought the garrison out onto our home territory. And again, we're going to fight this because I've got damaged units in here. So again we go. Right, it looks like we've got some more open terrain now. Okay, nice and dry, start deployment. Right, this army is over there. What we're going to do is we're just going to bring this army back for a little while. Because it's... this army isn't really up for a head-to-head conflict. So we're just going to put you there. Keep the general there. We know they're over there, but first things first, so what I want to do is get all my armies in first, because the AI will spend a little bit of time.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, thank you, game. Now, you're the reserve. No, you're not the reserve. What am I on about? Where's the damage unit? Right, there's their reinforcements coming in. But we need to protect my forces that way. Bring you in over here. Let's start to get in the front line. Get the get 3 of you on this side. Get you in position. Where's the other slingers gone? Get you guys up together. You're going to mark the end of that line. Elephants. Where's the heavy shot cav? Heavy shot cav there. Light cav, or lighter cav, working with the elephants. You on that flank. Get you there. Get these swordsmen on this side. Actually, where are you? We'll put you on this side as well. These are my lighter infantry. You guys, oh, stop! No! You're the reserve. Okay, your job is going to be just to sit behind. I will just get everybody into position. Yeah, I think we can. When we got 2 sets of spears, there's a little bit of a hodgepodge front line. And let's get the Tarantines out. Start to reconnaissance. Slingers onto this side. Generals on that side. What are you doing back there? We'll bring these guys up as a kind of fence. You guys on this side. You slingers work with that. Looks very much like they're taking up a position over here, so it's going to take a little bit of maneuvering. Okay, well, I think what we're going to do first is we're going to push through out of the trees. Ah, nope. What did I do there? Oops. This is the damaged army, I think. We're just going to speed this up a little bit. It's going to take forever to win this battle. I think they've kind of decided they're going to take up positions there. We're going to bring these guys in. Bring that infantry into a solid front line. Bring you up. That you're in position. What we're going to do is just want to move these forward a slight angle. You guys are going to cover the flank as my elephants. Okay, elephants, you come up. Cover the flank as well. We've got an army there, an army there. I think what we will do is just close in on these guys a bit. So I'd like to kind of swing rounds to say keep these guys covering the flank. So it looks like they've decided to opt for this. Like, I know they might be coming towards us. Okay, we're going to push that. Okay, so coming in range now.
Italian spearmen ready and waiting.
Despite
Hoplites
Tays.
run shield pikes. Slingers fire on the enemy.
Okay, aim for the light spear infantry.
Pike infantry at your command. Hoplites,
Guys into there.
we await your command. Finish up.
Get the center to move forward. And at the same time,
Italian swordsman. Slingers understood. Missiles ready and waiting. Sarissa cavalry. Riders
what
forward.
we'll do is we'll break the cav off that side.
By your command.
Okay,
Light hoplites.
You guys start to move forward. Halt, so that you can brace. Now bring the shot cav round the back. Elephants, keep bringing these guys round.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Italian swordsman! Militia! Understood! Ready. Your orders? Orders understood! Yes, Commander! Ready and waiting. By your command! Pikemen, ready for orders.
Actually, these guys have engaged, so we'll move these forward. These guys haven't engaged yet. I think we're just literally overwhelming them with superior missile fire, actually. Hoplites push forward. I think you guys can there. And the elephants round there. Actually, Sarissa's shot cav in amongst their missile troops. You turn around and attack those. Cavalry in.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Wow. Not often I fight a battle where I've got a surplus of units and I don't know what to do with them all. Okay, elephants. Time for you to do your damage. I think we're just bring you guys around like that now so you can fire directly into the backs of these guys. These guys are taking a little bit of a beating, so okay, we're in amongst this lot. Right, we've got some more missile troops there. Actually, you guys go that way. You pour the fire into them. You guys support these. Get here. Fire this.
Our general is under attack.
Okay, take these off. I think we can press. Bring the infantry up this way. I think you guys have done enough damage. You just stand there and
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
so have you. You just put a field out there. Actually, continue. General, you kill that side. Haha. Hey, you lot, go away. There's the Sarissas. You go out after those. We're not going to catch those, are we? We might
One of
be.
our units has used all its ammunition.
I seriously doubt these guys are getting away. I'm just gonna wait, cut it out. Let the general finish those off. I think that's it. Quit battle, end battle. We lost 236 and we killed 3,138. So we've effectively annihilated this army, and we've probably done substantial damage to the garrison as well. But what we should be able to do now is effectively take over that provincial capital. And down they go. What we got left, there's virtually nothing left in their garrison as well. Ransom the captives, and then give this guy the honors, and we're just going to auto resolve this. Decisive victory, and we now have control of Noriea. This army's taken the worst damage, but that's okay. We've now got control here, military traditions. What we'll do is pull you back into this area. On this agent coming down here. Looks like Noreia. Actually, they could have another army in here, couldn't they? Although Akink's quite a way away, so yeah, I should have sent you up round there, but that's okay. What we got here? Cattle farm. What does that turn into? A brick. We certainly don't want you. What is this? Farmers market. What does this turn into? Agora. Slave trader. Grain market. Not particularly that worried. But Traveller's Lodge. That's food. Don't want a wine trader. A supply pit would be very good, but warhorse pens. Wow. Looking for. I think what I'm going to do is go for that. And what's the culture here now? We've only got 4% culture, so we don't have much in the way of population in this settlement. So we're going to have to try and push the culture a little bit to try and get this converted, because I can imagine what the public order is going to be. So what's the income from here? Well, we've got a reasonable income, so I think in the short term we're going to try and stick with what we've got now. And we're certainly going to convert that. Now, I don't really want to make peace because I want to take this settlement here, which would be the first step in this direction. I don't really want to go out to a kink here. These guys will be okay. I think I've got one more time. I've got time for one more turn. What's the rate of cultural conversion? What I really want is this area to convert very quickly. How's the conversion here? This is already 46% and rising 0.9. What I want is you coming over here. Now, if I get this agent over here, if I get this province converted, because if I know I keep going on about this, but you can see that the biggest influence is Celtic, 95%, because all the other provinces around here are Celtic. But if I can start getting a nice healthy Hellenic culture going in this area here, eventually when the time comes to take these settlements around here, we should get a fairly easy ride. So that's the idea. And I think we're just going to go with one more. Oh wow, we got a whole load of promotions. Champions of Cerebus. These guys have got some tradition. I think I'll give him the commute thing. We got our general here. Now, not sure what I'm really looking for is anything that would give me public order. Certainly go with that. Can't go any higher. Not really interested in income from here. Research rate would be useful, because this is really a defensive economic army. So, all of that cultural conversion. That should help a little bit. Once that kicks in, yeah. So we get a little bit more influence. And I just want to look at one other thing before we do the end turn. Can you like to opt him into the family? Because I like these guys to be part of the family when they've got an actual title. But you're 21. Where is my heir? You're 31. You're Alexander II. And I don't think I can do anything else with the money. I think I'm just going to hang on to the money. So just going to go for an end turn. Well, that was a very long end turn, and for some reason the game has brought me back into Magna Graecia. So I didn't get any warning of the end of that thing. These guys have come over here to defend. I think what we're going to do is send you over here. I want to see what's going on in the kink here.
Diversion.
Commander?
I don't really want to engage that army just yet. We're going to come up onto this frontier.
Further orders.
Just let these guys heal up for a little while. Ah, this is Hellenic, Theropic, Flames Record, Theros. Ah, so I think this might have been the cause for the problem with the end turn. I don't know whether we've got the ability to. Can't recruit anything here. Army's full. I want to take a look at.
At your command.
So let's see. You're full as well. Looks like we've got some. Let's just go down and find an army. I want to see if whether we've got the reforms.
Commander.
So we got Theros Cavalry. Still got the Bronze Shield Pikemen. We've got Epirus Levies. I'm not seeing anything specifically new here beyond the Theros Cavalry, so maybe we've gained some Theros Cavalry. We got this army down here. We certainly want you in. If I show you again, just to show you the culture. So we've now got this influence here. If we bring you in and deploy, what that should do now is. So you can see here, so we've now got our cultural conversion up to 6, which is 1.1, which is good. We need, so we're building the library. I think I want an agora in here for public order. I'm not expecting this to make a vast amount of money, and we're just going to leave I think in the short term, until I know what's over here, I'm going to leave this army in there. If it rebels, it rebels. Let's do it. Garrison here, like, this is 15 plus 2. Got a small little navy here. Really do with ambushing these guys here. So, have the got the Odeon there. That would give me a tiny amount of wealth. And I need to kind of try and push my income up a little bit. And the public order here is pretty good. Okay, let's just work through. See whether Rome's got anything to offer us. That would give me another 100. That would give me a tiny bit of wealth. Smidge more food, which could be useful. You're actually Asculum. And sooner or later the pirates are going to show up, so just take a look there. Four more turns and Consentia will be up another level. I think what we'll do is we'll invest in Asculum. It's only going to give me a tiny amount of income. It's going to give me a a little bit more food, and then we can. Yeah, I think we can. I mean, we can absorb the public order issues. So, I'm just curious. So, because we got one more turn for technology, so I'm just going to go for an end turn. Okay, we've got a noble death. Who's died then? It looks very much like it could be leader of one of our main parties. So we completed engineering. The other Mussolinian nobility. Man has reached his age. Child is born or attend the banquet. Okay, so we've lost a... okay. What have we got here? I think we're... Select you. Okay. So we lost a... Let's have a look at the family tree. Other Molosinian nobility. What we can do is do the usual trick, seek spouse. This is the main reason why you always want to keep the members of your other factions married, because if the wife outlives the leader, let's have a look at the politics now and see what we got here. Who are you? You're a populist. That's not a big problem. And eventually we'll see what traits his successor has got. So we're okay. Now, interestingly, these guys have pulled away. This navy's knocking around here. I want you to get over, see what's going on in a kink. So a kink is actually undefended.
Commander,
I think we're just going to edge this army forward. I'll just put you in fortified for this turn, just in case there's an unpleasant surprise down here. Noriea is still a little bit of a basket case. It's not a problem. I mean, if they've got no army there, I think we could probably take...
you have further orders?
Now, I think I'd rather have this guy inside the settlement at the moment. We've got... not sure what these guys... Massilla's up to. Who's Massilla at war with? Nervi. Why are you coming over here?
Ready for battle.
I mean, Genoa's got a reasonable sized garrison, so we would take them out if push comes to shove. Midland is now got a garrison of 20 and it's complete, so I don't know what they expect to attack there. I was going to do the research. Can't remember what the research we completed. Engineering, which I think is... Can't remember now. I was in engineering, wasn't it? It was so engineering. We've now got a workshop. Good. The trouble is we've got nowhere to build it. Rome commercial is occupied. Ancient capital, so we whack that. We've decided building that has given us a fantastic boost to income. Healer, public field, salt merchant. You're just on. I'm looking for somewhere where we can build some artillery. Don't really want to give up that. We've got a public field here. Public order. This is a little bit too far away. I'm thinking that we can... Got a fish resource here that's given us a bit more wealth. Growth, sanitation, unit replenishment. I think for the moment we're gonna have to knock that outpost. Yeah, we're gonna have to knock that down. Because what I'd like to do is get in this building, the workshop. So I really feel the need for artillery so that we can push things forward a little bit. Well, +2 cultural conversion. I think because we're going out into barbarians, and I'm really attracted to this cultural conversion because we're operating in an area where we don't have affinity. What do we got here? Influence, loyalty, all political parties. I think we're going to invest 8 turns in that. Sabotage attempt, failed to act. Happy. Yeah, well, that's okay. We know you're unhappy. In this year of history. Okay, so this is one of the history events. Roman Republic. Oh, I'm sorry, the Roman Republic is no more. And somebody's married. Just think we're just take a quick look at the characters. We've got a bit of money to spend. You're up to strength. I don't really want to risk you. Eventually we're going to need to get you into the front line. You're and send you out on a... Nobody really likes us. You can go to Syracuse. You're ready to go. You need one more. You can go to Athens. And just a quick pass now. Have the really want to put more food here. Genoa, we could take that up. That's going to give us a little bit more, tiny amount of wealth and a bit more food. I don't think I'm quite ready for that yet. Iridium. I think we're going to take up Iridium again just to improve the garrison a little bit more, and it will give us a little bit more cash. So we're just going to take that up. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, I think we need to push down and take this region here, because if we can take this region here, that opens up the gateway to unifying the empire with Apollonia without having to cross the water. Plus it increases our ability to push into this area here. I mean, we may have to push the Ghetto back. I think if we take this settlement and then make peace, because I don't want to go out to a kink at the moment. What I want to do is come down through here. So eventually we're going to need to take on the Adrii. Oops. So eventually we're going to need to take on the Adrii. Quick look and see, do they like us? And we've got a trade deal with them. And we got a non-aggression. But sooner or later they're going to break that. And if we can take this region here, that then gives us the gateway to push down through into Thrace, which is another very wealthy province. But that's all for the future. So until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.